Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Class Metric English Compulsory. Assalamu alaikum. This is your teacher Sufera Babu. I welcome you to your first English class. I hope you are all fine and in the best of health and iman. We are going to start from basic English grammar. This is our syllabus for the year. We are going to do parts of speech, forms of verbs, degree of adjectives, types of sentences, active passive voice, direct indirect narrations, idiomatic phrases, essay, application, letter, dialogue, translation and punctuation. An English text, we are going to do question answers, vocabulary, words meaning, synonyms, antonyms, reference to the context and comprehension. We are going to start with parts of speech. As you can see, there are 9 parts of speech, namely nouns, pronouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, interjunctions and articles. We are already familiar with them, but let's have a quick look on them and let's know about their jobs and examples. Nouns, they are naming words that name a person, place, thing or idea. For example, lady, road, tree, love, dream, pencil, animal. Pronouns, they take the place of a noun. For example, he, she, it, you, we. Verbs, these are action words that express action or state of being. For example, ran, flew, trips, was, is, showed, jumps. Adjectives, they describe a noun. For example, new, shiny, fat, thorough, fun. Adverbs, they describe or modify a verb, adjective or another adverb. For example, quickly, repeatedly, precisely. Then we have prepositions. They establish a relationship between the noun and the rest of the sentence. For example, over, around, through, during, according to, above, besides. Conjunctions, they connect words, phrases and clauses. For example, and, but, or, nor, however, moreover. Interjunctions, they express surprise or other emotions. For example, ouch, eek, out, yikes, hooray. They have an exclamation mark after them. Then we have articles. They help define nouns and they are the, and, a. Now that we have gone through the parts of speech, let's move on and take one at a time. First we have noun. A noun is a part of speech that names a person, place, thing, idea, action or quality. These are few examples of nouns. There are at least 10 types of nouns. They are common nouns, proper nouns, abstract noun, concrete noun, countable, uncountable nouns, compound nouns, collective nouns, singular and plural nouns. Now these are some examples of all the 10 types of nouns. This is common nouns and proper nouns, and abstract nouns and concrete nouns, countable nouns, uncountable nouns, compound nouns, collective nouns, singular nouns, plural nouns. Now let's see some sentences with nouns. Last Tuesday, Asif went to the supermarket to get some grocery. Now let's see how many and what types of nouns are there in this sentence. Let's pick out the nouns first. Tuesday, Asim, supermarket, grocery. Now let's classify these nouns. Tuesday, it's a proper noun because it's the name of a day. Asim. It's a proper noun because it's the name of a boy or a person. Supermarket. It's a common noun because we have many supermarkets. Grocery. Grocery is a collective noun because a list of grocery contains many types of things that can be meat, vegetables, fruits, dry grains, poultry, many things. So it's a collective noun. Now let's do another one. Qari Abdul Samad was reciting Surah Mulk on the mic and the audience was listening to him with great eagerness. Let's see how many and what types of nouns are there in this sentence. Let's pick out the nouns first. Qari Abdul Samad. It's a proper noun because it's a name of a person. Surah Mulk. It's a proper noun because it's a name of a surah. Mic is a common noun. Audience. It's a collective noun because a group of people, they make up audience. Him is a pronoun. This is used in place of Qari Abdul Samad. Eagerness. It's an abstract noun because it's an emotion. Now let's do one more. Kamran drove his car carefully on the snow-covered road to avoid accident to groups of tourists whose faces were glowing with happiness. Now let's pick out the nouns and arrange them according to their types. First of all, Kamran. It's a proper noun because it's the name of a person. His. It's a pronoun. It's used in place of Kamran. Car, snow, road, tourists, faces. These are all common nouns. Accident. It's a countable noun because we can count the accidents. Groups. That's a collective noun because group is made of many things. Happiness. It's an abstract noun because it's an emotion. Now let's prepare our notebooks. Follow the given steps before doing your task. Number 1. Number all the pages of your notebook. Number 2. Write your name, roll number, class and subject name on the first page. Number 3. Design indexed on the next 4 pages by making 6 columns with headings. Serial number, date, task number, page number, teacher's signature and parent signature. Now this is your first task. Do the following exercise in your notebooks by picking out the nouns and writing their types. So after every sentence, you're going to copy down the sentence and then you're going to pick out the nouns and then you're going to give them their respective nouns. What type of noun are they? And then you go to the next one. For example, number 1, the book is lying on Ahmed's table. You're going to write this sentence in your copy. Then you're going to pick out the nouns like we have done before in the previous slides. And then you're going to write the type of noun in front of that noun. The next is mother's love beats all. We cannot live without water. The jury has given its verdict. Lying is a bad habit. Wild animals live in forests. The childhood of this young man was full of misery. Gold is a precious metal. Our earth is a part of a huge galaxy known as the Milky Way.